Hey guys, Dan here with another book review, and this time I'm reviewing The Beauty by Aliyah Whiteley. With her name being Aliyah, I wonder if her parents were fans of the Dune series. Just saying, like Aliyah Atreides. But enough of that. This is a science fiction book. This has been on my TBR, my to be read, for at least a year now, maybe slightly more. I'm not sure. I think this might have come out in 2016 or 2017. I think it came out in 2016, though. Oh, 2014. Wow, I didn't know it was that old. But anyways, this is two stories in one book. It is a very short, very fast read. It's about 200 pages in total. The first story is The Beauty, and I do have to comment on the cover. The cover image on Goodreads is slightly different than this. There is no face on the Goodreads cover image. They must have changed the cover image slightly. But the first book, The Beauty, is about a post-apocalyptic world, I guess you could say. Because all the women, every single female, has been wiped out by this fungal plague. They basically just have mushrooms start to grow out of them and then they die. But this story does not even go over those events. This is the aftermath of that. And basically this story is about the men and boys and how they're adjusting to their world with no women. And that's all I can really say. I cannot spoil it. I can't say too much because it's only a 100-page story, so I'm very limited on what I can say about that. My first thoughts on that, because I had forgotten what this book was about when I picked it up. I picked it up on a whim because the book that I originally wanted to read wasn't there, so I saw this, remembered that it was on my TBR, and I grabbed it in its place. But when I got 10, 12 pages in, I wanted to DNF this book. I just wanted to not read it anymore. Because one of the things that I find the plot, the idea that a plague would wipe out just one gender, to be improbable. I just don't see it happening. It doesn't seem real to me, and if a science fiction story does not seem probable, does not seem like it could really happen, you can kind of lose me. But, there's a but. I did end up reading this on a short trip. I did end up reading a good majority of the Beauty story, and it kind of grew on me. Wah, wah, wah. Get it? You know, it grew on me like the mushrooms. But yeah, it was an okay read. The other story is called Peace Pipe. It is about a person, I'm assuming they never really say if the person's male or female. It's a person who's they're in quarantine for some reason. They're like a interpreter for alien races. Like when they come across an alien race, this person's supposed to try and learn how to communicate with the new alien race. And this person's quarantined, and they make friends with somebody who's in the other room, and they kind of babble back and forth and learn each other's languages. That was kind of interesting. But at the same time, and not to spoil it, you kind of wondered if the person was really communicating with somebody else or if they were just going stir-crazy because they were stuck in a room for such a long period of time. It wasn't very clear. And that one was just an okay story, too. In the end, I decided to give this 3 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. It's an okay read. If you're looking for a very quick sci-fi read, then check out this book. It is an okay read. Don't get me wrong, it was not terrible, it was not bad, but it's just an okay read, and it's something quick if you want something quick sci-fi to read. If you've read this, let me know what your thoughts on it are down below. If you liked the video, give it a like, share it with your friends. If you're not already a subscriber, please hit that subscriber button, and thanks for watching, guys. Till next time, later.